Okay, I'm about to return this Arc'teryx Carrier Duffel 40 liter bag, so I figured I'd review it before I return it. So the reason I'm returning it is maybe nothing to do with the quality of the actual duffel, just I don't like the way it fits on my shoulder. I have preferences for the way I like to carry a duffel, and this does not carry that way. That doesn't mean that it's bad. This one is the one that I'm gonna be keeping instead. It's also 40 liter. It's a Mammut Cargon, and the difference is that this I actually like to carry. The quality is probably higher on Arc'teryx, not probably, definitely, but I'm just gonna tell you why I like this one and not the other one. You see the way the straps are designed is the padding over here goes all the way to the end, and it's not symmetrical. So there's no padding on this side, and all the padding is on the top side. In this way, it's a lot like a backpack, and that's how I like to carry the duffel. Even though I don't carry duffel as a backpack, I always carry it on one shoulder. But I like to have padding on one side, not in the middle. Now, in Arc'teryx, this is actually the revised version, so they've increased the size of this padding and also made some other changes. But what is still the same is that the padding is in the middle of the strap. It's not from one side, but it's in the middle. Now there is a way to adjust this, and actually right now it's adjusted all the way to one side, as you can see here. Well, almost all the way. I mean, this could still go further like that, but this can't go any further. So there is adjustment to where this can be placed, and it can go both ways, but there's a limit to how far it can go. And even if it's all the way at the end, you're still gonna have this buckle digging into your shoulder, depending on how you like to carry. So that's why I'm returning it. However, I think the quality of this duffel is pretty impressive. So maybe if you have different preferences for how you like to carry the duffel, maybe you will like it. So I've just put some t-shirts in there for to give it some volume. So let me show what kind of t-shirts it has. Apparently one of the complaints about the original carrier duffel before they modified it was that the zipper wasn't long enough to have good access to the interior. So now the zipper goes all the way to the back, and you have this little strap that allows you to adjust like the ends of the zipper so that they don't hang all over the place. So I think this is a really interesting solution, and I think it works. There are handles on all four sides, and the material of this handle, it's not like a normal webbing. It's like two layers of webbing stitched together or glued together. It's very, very thick and hard. And over here there's clearly reinforcement and it's on all the handles, so it's pretty good. One change that they made as well to the straps is now it has a clip that comes off like that, and it rotates. So when you do clip it in place, it rotates freely, and this is on both sides of both hands. So there are four clips like this. I had some concerns initially about the durability of this clip, but if you look at the way it's designed, the actual movable part of the clip isn't holding the weight. It's this part that latches onto this thing. That's where the stress is. This just prevents it from. Basically, I think it's a good design. These straps are very wide, so even if your shoulder is not on the padded portion, this thing itself is wide enough that it should be comfortable. But for $175, good enough is not good enough. It should have been perfect, and for me it's not. But one of the probably what justifies the price is not the features. There are not many features here, but the quality, right? So let's take out these t-shirts that I have here, which is just okay. So it's this particular, it comes in different colors, but the one I have obviously is black, but inside it's white, but it's not lining. There is no second layer because that, like the Mammut, this one is lined inside, and that lining adds extra weight, right? And it also makes it harder to clean. This one, there is no lining. It's one piece of material, but the same material is black on the outside and white on the inside, and the rubberized finish is on both sides. So if you need to clean it, you would be able to easily clean either the outside or the inside, because there isn't like it's not, doesn't really feel like fabric on either side. It feels more like a tire, like a rubber tire on both sides, and there's probably more rubberized on the inside. But aside from, so the fabric, and also it's obviously ripstop nylon, which is very nice, but the fabric itself isn't enough to justify the price. It's like, it's the construction really, which I never seen on duffels that are not designed for like boating stuff. You see all of the seams are taped to make sure that water cannot pass through the seams. And as I said, there are, on each of the four sides there are handles like this, and you can see here that it's reinforced, right? And you can also see how it's done on the inside. There's, I'm not sure exactly what's going on here, but you can definitely feel that this is high quality. Now, from the standpoint of quality, I think it's worth the $175 price. The way it's made, I think it I wouldn't say justifies, but they clearly did a good job as far as construction of this bag. Now, none of that ultimately matters if you simply don't like it, if you don't find it comfortable. Now, the way I personally prefer to carry it, I don't like it, and that's why it's going back. But like, if you're wondering whether, you know, it's overpriced, I don't think it's overpriced. I just think it's a matter of personal preference. It has like no pockets of any kind anywhere. Not inside, not outside, not a single pocket, no lining, nothing. So to somebody that may be a downside, because like you're paying a lot of money but you're getting very little in terms of features. But this bag is not about features. This bag is about being lightweight and high quality, and it is. But as for the strap design, as I said, they've redesigned it. I think the new design is better, but it's not good enough still for me. Now, as for the Mammut, as I said, it's a different design. There is no adjustment of the strap from one side. All the adjustment is only on the other side, but that's actually good because there is no buckle here. So when you sling it over your shoulder, there's not going to be any buckle here to cut or dig into your shoulder. And as for the inside, the bottom of the Mammut is really nice. Actually, the bottom is very similar material to what the Arc'teryx is made out of, except the Arc'teryx material is lighter and thinner, and it's on the entire bag. And here, this sort of rubberized material, also black on the outside and light color on the inside. This actually is the same fabric. It's not two different layers. I think I really love this bottom material. It's very flexible, it's very durable and completely waterproof. But on the sides, it's lined, right? So some people like this, and actually what this enables is it enables them to put in pockets here. And there's also pockets on the top, and there's a pocket over here on the side. So a lot more features and half the price. But when you have to stuff this into your locker or whatever, when you have to store this bag, it takes up more space because there is more stuff here, and you don't necessarily need all of that. I use maybe at most half of these pockets, probably not even. So you always carry all this stuff, but you rarely use it. And this lining inside, that adds extra weight without making it more durable. And also, if you get it dirty, how are you gonna clean it? It's not like this material which the dirt cannot penetrate. You know, this could get dirty. So in this sense, I think the Arc'teryx solution is better because it's lighter, there's less bulk, it's easier to clean, and so on. And where is it? Here it is. Arc'teryx includes with the duffel this ridiculous bag. Actually, when you buy the Arc'teryx duffel, it comes inside this bag. So in theory, I will have to put it back in there right now to return it. I don't think it's a very practical way to store it, but it does show you that, like, both of these bags are 40 liters. The Mammut is 40 and the Arc'teryx duffel is 40. But you would never be able to stuff this Mammut bag into this space. It's not gonna fit. So this is the advantage of the Arc'teryx, and Arc'teryx is also half the weight. So anyway, it's up to you. I think if you want to try it, I think it's worth a try, but you have to know which kind of carrying straps you prefer. Okay, thanks.